Olentangy Orange, and away we go. It's Levi Davis, the senior quarterback, in the pistol, and right as the play is underway, there's a flag down pre-snap penalty on Orange for procedure. So Olentangy Orange led onto the field by All-State quarterback Levi Davis, who's headed to Ohio University. Davis at 5 feet 11 inches tall, 185 pounds, a senior, and a 4-year starter for Orange. Orange comes out 2 receivers, wide left, 2 wide right. In the pistol with the back to his right is Davis. Davis hands off, and chugging up the middle is Lucas Fickle. Doesn't find much on 1st and 15, and that is a short gain. So second down coming up for the Olentangy Orange offense, coach, which is high octane.
The offense is scintillating. I mean, they've got athletes everywhere, and this Davidson defense has to do what Davidson has done for the last 30 years. They have got to buckle down and shorten this game. They've got to make it 3 and out.
Davidson is a stingy defense. They only allow 10 points per game in their first 5 games this year. That's a gain of 3 for Fickle on first down, so 2nd and 12 for Orange. Football resting at their 49. Back to throw is Davis. 5 receivers in the pattern. He lofts an aerial down the near sideline, and it's incomplete at the Davidson 13-yard line. Down the near sideline, intended for MC Walker. Overthrown, incomplete. 3rd down coming up for Orange.
Yeah, we just didn't think we were going to see Mr. Walker tonight because we got the word earlier this week that they were still under appeal, but he can run. He can flat out go get it.
The leading receiver for Orange coming in, coach, with 20 receptions, 287 yards, and 2 touchdowns receiving. And now 3rd and long for the Pioneers. 3rd and 12 from the 49. Levi Davis on a design run up the middle, weaving his way through traffic. Will have the first down and more as he strolls into the secondary, to the 35, to the outside, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, and he's into the paint. Touchdown!
That play had about 4 different chances to be stopped, and he is just a special dude. And when he gets in the open field, it's good night, Irene.
A 51-yard touchdown jaunt by Levi Davis. Initially up the middle, then he redirects to the far side, and he's in for the score. And Olentangy Orange striking first. We mentioned it, it's a prolific offense, coming in averaging 37 points per game. And now onto the field for the extra point is Tyler Gibson, a junior, who's 25 out of 26 on extra points this year. Spot down, kick up on the way, end over end, and it sails through the uprights. So we're just 2 minutes and 3 seconds in the ballgame with the score. Check that, 1 minute, 3 seconds in the ballgame with the score. It's now 7-0 Pioneers. We'll take a timeout as you listen to the Capital Ford High School Football Game of the Week right here on The Fan.
Looking for a career where you can grow and make a difference? Apply today to join the Bridge Credit Union family. In addition to great pay, Bridge Credit Union offers bonuses, health benefits, paid time off, and a retirement plan with employer match. Bridge also has professional development programs to help you advance your skills. It's not just a job, it's your future. Ready to take the next step? Apply online at bridgecu.org. That's bridgecu.org and start your journey today.
Sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
You're listening to the high school football game of the week on The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Tyler Gibson kicks off for Orange from right to left. It falls into the arms of the return man, Dane Schmidt, straight down the middle of the field, past the 25. He lugs it across the 30. He's down to about the 32. So that's where Davidson will set up shop on its first possession of the night. Already trailing right off the bat, 7-0. A 51-yard scoring dash by Levi Davis. Davis, the second leading rusher coming in for Orange on the season with 246 yards. Will add 51 more on that scoring run, and now 5 rushing touchdowns for the Orange senior signal caller. You were impressed.
Well, absolutely. I mean, he can break your ankles. He's one of those guys that gets in the open field, and that's why he's going to Ohio U also. The guy has skill, not just throwing the ball, but he can run the ball.
Josh DeBlasio, the senior quarterback, leads the Davidson offense on the field, a condensed formation on 1st and 10 from the 31, and it's a handoff to Caden Wyndham around the end. So the receiver took it from the far side to the near side. He is tackled on the short side of the field for a gain of about 1. We talked about Hilliard Davidson having a stout defense coach. Well, Olentangy Orange, the same. They're a veteran group. They have 9 senior starters on defense, and they come in only averaging 8.5 points a game to its opponents.
And they run a 3-5, which means that they've got 5 guys in the second level here that can go from sideline to sideline. The 3 guys eat up the blocks, and the 5 guys make the tackles.
1-yard gain for Wyndham on the end around. So 2 receivers dispatch wide left, 1 wide right to the short side. De Blasio in the pistol calling signals with the back to his left, and he turns and he hands off, and it's Dane Schmidt. Schmidt hammering off left tackle, breaks initial contact in the backfield, and plows forward to the 35-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 7 yards to go for the Wildcats as the sun is fading on this beautiful night for football in Hilliard.
Absolutely spectacular night for football, and it's going to cool down. It's going to be about in the high 50s. It's going to be perfect for football.
In on the stop was Brennan Kessler, the middle linebacker, who came into the game leading Orange in tackles with 45 on the season. He also has a team-high 6 sacks from the middle linebacker spot. So
and they play him about 7 yards deep. I mean, the other linebackers are about 5, but he's 7, so he has more room to run and more space to get to.
Compact formation on 3rd and 7. De Blasio play action fake, rolling right in trouble, throws an interception. Where it's snagged by Kingston Johnson at the 30. Down the near sideline to the 20, to the 10, to the end zone. Touchdown, Olentangy Orange. Pick 6, Kingston Johnson.
It's about the worst case scenario for Davidson this start. Now they've got to get themselves regrouped, calm down, and play football. Play Davidson football.
Johnson, the transfer from DeSales, senior linebacker at 6'1", 215. His 2nd interception of the year, his 1st to the house. And what a start. An auspicious beginning for Orange. Poised to take a 14-0 lead pending the PAT.
When you throw late over the middle, that's what happens. You can't do it.
On for the PAT is Tyler Gibson. And Gibson bangs it through as it sails into the orange band behind the goalpost in the north end zone. So with 9:19 remaining in the opening quarter, what a start by Orange. The Pioneers lead the Davidson Wildcats 14-0 as you listen to the Capital Ford High School Football Game of the Week on The Fan.
Drive your dream car home today, no matter your credit history. Hey, it's Phil here at Capital Ford of Columbus and Whitehall. We proudly accept all credit types, good, bad, or none. Get pre-approved in minutes and hit the road with confidence. Get your new ride today. Call 614-861-7150 or shop our huge selection online at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Your perfect ride is credit ready and waiting at Capital Ford of Columbus.
Hey Columbus, it's Lorenzo Stiles Jr., Ohio State student athlete. Football runs deep in my family. My dad played here, and my brother and I are proud to carry on that tradition. At Monogram Homes, family matters too. They treat every homeowner like one of their own, building with care, precision, and pride. Monogram doesn't just build houses, they build homes, crafted just for you. So whether you're starting your first home or designing your dream space, Monogram Homes has got your back every step of the way. Visit monogramhomes.net to start building today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
The best in high school football every Friday night. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Tyler Gibson swings his right leg into the football, a high end-over-end kick, which is not returnable. It was corralled by Dane Schmidt, but he's 2 yards deep into the left corner of the end zone. So that is a touchback automatically for Hilliard Davidson. They will send the offense back on the field. Already down, Coach. 14-0, and we have 9 minutes and 19 seconds left in the opening frame.
You know, each team's had 3 offensive plays. It's 14-0. It's kind of crazy. This is not the start that Davidson wanted, but it's the start that they have. Now they got to get themselves regrouped. Just block and tackle now. Just block and tackle.
Kingston Johnson, a 35-yard interception return for touchdown. That's where we stand now, 14-0. Davidson has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. In the middle of the field is Dane Schmidt. Schmidt has a hole off left tackle, turns to the outside to the 30, scooting to the 40, and he'll be taken out of bounds near the 45. We have a penalty flag down, though, on the far side of the field at the 30, so perhaps a mistake there on the perimeter by Davidson. It looks like holding, so this nice run by Schmidt of about 25 yards is going to come back.
It's one of the things you teach wide receivers is that you go ahead and block. You get in this circle, and you just kind of get your hands out at them. But when they change directions, you got to let them go. You have to let them go.
Josh De Blasio, the quarterback, 6'2", 192-pound senior, a 4-year varsity player for Davidson, first-year starter. His older brother Johnny was the prior 3-year starter for Davidson. Josh completes 53% of his passes on the year for 562 yards. He's thrown 6 touchdowns. And now 3 interceptions, and boy, that one he'd love to have back, obviously, as the penalty marches the football back to the 20-yard line on the near hash marker. 1st and 10 for Davidson. Lines are down. De Blasio in the pistol, receives the snap, hands off, an interior run for Dane Schmidt, but Schmidt is going to be corralled and thrown down near the line of scrimmage.
Brennan Kessler again.
That's right, and Chase Martin, the defensive end, also helping Kessler clean up, and Kessler's so active, just a junior. Now, Orange on defense, Coach, they start 9 seniors, but Kessler's one of the underclassmen.
Right, and he stands in the middle of that defense at 7 yards deep, and he just sees it and goes and gets it. And that's all he does. He just runs to the football.
Defense is coordinated by Bobby Roth in his first season on that role for the Orange coaching staff. So Dane Schmidt picked up a yard. 2nd down, 9 yards to go for Davidson from its own 21. A 2-by-2 receiver look in the pistol. De Blasio, now a man in motion to the far side. That's Abel, the tight end. And it's a handoff to Schmidt, and he's snowed under the backfield, swallowed up. Aiden Scott, the outside linebacker, leading the pursuit. There were 2 other Orange players there in the backfield.
When Davidson ran motion away, Aiden Scott closed the edge and came off the corner, and it just took too much time.
A loss, a negative play for Davidson. So the Wildcats behind the sticks. 3rd down and a dozen yards to go for Davidson. The line of scrimmage will be their own 18-yard line. It's 14-0 Pioneers early on tonight in the infancy of this game. And that scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports. Wildcats break the huddle, they come to the line. Wildcats dressed in the white helmets, royal blue jerseys and pants, white letters and numerals. Traveling Orange is in the white jerseys, orange helmets, black pants, orange letters and numerals. Back the throw is De Blasio. Short drop. He checks it underneath as he dumps it to the near flat, where it's caught by Bryce Abel. He's going to be slung down by Kingston Johnson on the near side, but it's not nearly enough for the first down. They're about 4 to 5 yards short. 4th down coming up for Davidson. They'll have to send the punting unit out, and the punter is the quarterback, Josh De Blasio.
Well, they've got the offense standing on the field right now.
I see that, Coach.
Oh,
Now they're going to, here they come.
It's a better decision.
Yes.
They're 2 yards short right now at the 28, and I know you're down 14 and you're thinking, but you don't want to make this the turning point in the game. It's still too early.
That was an 11-yard pass play there to Abel, the tight end. So Abel did a nice job to fight for the yards. I thought he was shorter than that, but he got to 4th and 2, but still Davidson has to punt. High snap to De Blasio. De Blasio, the rugby-style punt. A high spiral which turns over in the air down the near side numbers. Fair catch called for and made at the 31-yard line of Olentangy Orange, as that one was brought in by Trayton Schrader, the outstanding cornerback who's an all-state performer last year as a junior. And Schrader on special teams makes a fair catch. So a change of possession. The team's transition units. Davidson to defense. And Olentangy Orange back to offense. Orange a perfect 5-0 this year, Coach. And they have been flexing their muscle this year. Their average margin of victory in their 5 victories, 30 points per game.
Their offense is tremendous. They've got athletes everywhere. They can compete at the highest levels in the state of Ohio.
The Orange Pioneers have it 1st and 10 from their own 31 on the near side hash marker. Davis in the pistol takes the snap, and it's a quick little flip to Lucas Fickle, the running back, and there's a flag down at the 30-yard line of Orange as Fickle had a short gain to the near side. He was forced out of bounds, and it's a holding call on Olentangy Orange, so step off 10 yards. Davidson obviously accepts the penalty, so we're inside of 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Already the Pioneers have a 14-0 advantage. They have the football, off to a spectacular start in Week 6 in the OCC Central opener for both teams.
That was a standard counter play. They pulled the backside guys, and Davidson was having none of it. None of it.
3 receivers wide right to the wide side, 1 to the short side wide left. That's MC Walker as a split end. Levi Davis consults his wristband. He sets up in the pistol with the back behind him. That's Lucas Fickle, now to his left. Davis receives a helmet high snap, deep drop, fades back to throw, all kinds of time in the pocket. Now he rolls right under some pressure, and Davis cocks his arm and hits the man in stride down the far sideline. It's Trayton Schrader, and Schrader's going to take it into Davidson territory, tight-roping down the far sideline as he's forced out of bounds near the 33-yard line of Davidson. Big play, Coach.
He was standing on the sidelines all by himself. The Davidson secondary just lost him. They lost control of him, and he was standing in front of his own bench. They may have lost him in that sea of white over there.
44-yard completion there. Levi Davis finding Trayton Schrader. The outstanding defensive back also is a starting wide receiver on the outside for the Pioneers. That's the 9th catch of the year for Schrader. And Olentangy Orange back in plus territory at the Davidson 35-yard line on the far hash marks. 2 receivers wide left, 1 wide right, and as the play is underway, a procedure penalty. So another penalty on Orange here, a pre-snap penalty. The Orange offense is coordinated by the head coach, Wes Schrader. Coach Schrader in his 2nd year leading the Pioneers program. His record coming into play tonight, 14-3 at Orange. Davidson coached by Jeremy Scally in his 6th season. His record is 32-30, leading the Wildcats. All right, Coach, so we have a 1st and 15 after the penalty is stepped off against Orange. The line of scrimmage is the Davidson 40-yard line. 14-0 the Pioneers. 6:22 left in the first quarter. We play 4 12-minute quarters of football tonight. On this 68-degree weather right now, no winds. Back to throw is Davis on 1st and 15 from the 40. And a hard outcut completion there to Jake Luling, the junior wideout. 2nd leading receiver on the team coming in now with 13 grabs on the year.
A simple comeback route. I mean, he just ran the defender back, stuck his foot in the ground, came back, and the ball was right on target and right on time.
10-yard pitch and catch on the outside boundary for the Pioneers as they look to the sideline for a play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 5 yards to go for Orange, which leads by 14 points in the first quarter. They're looking for more here. Davidson in a 3-4 defense now.
Corner blitz.
Here's a fake handoff and a swing pass to the outside near the sticks where it's caught by Jake Luling as he'll be taken out of bounds on the far side. Ushered out by Holton Brown, the field corner. But that is a 1st down pass play. And the drive now continues for Orange. They get a fresh set of downs, Coach, leading by 2 scores.
Yeah, well, it's 1st and 15, but for an offense like theirs, that's easy to overcome. On the other side, when Davidson gets 1st and 15, it's not as easy to overcome. They don't have the kind of athletes in the skill positions.
1st and 10, Orange from the Davidson 25 on the far hash marks. There's a handoff to Lucas Fickle, dashing over left tackle. He's got plenty of room, roaring into the secondary, cuts to the near side. He's into the end zone as he just breaks the pylon on the near corner of the end zone. Olentangy Orange on that 25-yard touchdown dash by Lucas Fickle now has a 20-0 lead with the extra point pending.
He was untouched until he got to the goal line. I mean, he went through the defense like it wasn't even there. Now, this is really uncharacteristic for a Davidson defense.
Fickle, the leading rusher, coming in for Orange with 642 yards and 12 scores. Update that now. He has the baker's dozen, 13 rushing touchdowns. And onto the field, Tyler Gibson. He's been a busy man with that right leg as he casually boots the extra point through. And with 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter, it's all Orange, off to a stupendous start. 21-0 the Pioneers lead as you listen to the Capitol Ford High School Football Game of the Week on The Fan.
Bridge Credit Union was founded on the values of people helping people. That's why we're here to help you reach your financial goals. For over 50 years, we have been serving Central Ohio and surrounding communities by offering higher savings returns, lower loan rates, and reduced fees. You can use the Bridge app to find an ATM, check balances, apply for loans, and more. We also offer convenient access to online banking. We pride ourselves on providing you with benefits you can't find anywhere else. Visit Bridge Credit Union online at bridgecu.org or stop on by today and experience the Bridge difference.
Drive your dream car home today, no matter your credit history. Hey, it's Phil here at Capitol Ford of Columbus in Whitehall. We proudly accept all credit types, good, bad, or none. Get pre-approved in minutes and hit the road with confidence. Get your new ride today. Call 614-861-7150 or shop our huge selection online at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Your perfect ride is credit ready and waiting at Capitol Ford of Columbus.
The best in high school football every Friday night. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Tyler Gibson just kicked off for Olentangy Orange. Ball was gathered in at the 3-yard line by Dane Schmidt. A return straight up the middle. And Schmidt takes the football to about the 27. So Hilliard Davidson in a deep hole, Coach. They trail 21-0 after that 5-play, 69-yard scoring drive by Orange. It only took 51 seconds. It was capped off by the 25-yard touchdown sprint by Lucas Fickle.
Orange has had the ball 8 plays. They've got 21 points. 8 offensive plays.
Let's see what Hilliard Davidson can do here. They don't really have an offense built to come from behind. As the lines are down, 2 receivers wide right, stacked up. It's a screen pass to the near side. Caden Wyndham looks the football in as he catches it with his hands. He'll take it up the near sideline for a modest gain to about the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up, 4 yards in that pass play as the ball was thrown by quarterback Josh DeBlasio.
One of the hardest things you have to do now for Coach Scally is he's got to remember who they are. Who are we? How do we win? We do it by possessing the football. And I know you think, well, it's 21-0, you can't. Yes, you can. There's plenty of time. Just do what you do and do that well.
Aiden Scott, the outside linebacker, on the hit for Orange. 2nd and 6. Davidson from his 31-yard line, trailing by 21 points. Lines are down. 3 receivers wide left, 1 wide right. That's Wyndham in motion. Fake to handoff to Wyndham. It's DeBlasio, a design run up the middle. He'll surge forward past the 35. His trip ends at the 36-yard line, where it will be 3rd down coming up for Davidson. Tackled on the play by Brennan Kessler. He's been a busy man in the middle.
Busy man, and that's just the jet sweep. They faked the jet sweep, and the quarterback kept off the jet sweep. They're at 3rd and 1. This is the first 3rd and short they've had.
Well, Davidson head coach Jeremy Scally not happy with his team on 3rd down this year, Coach. They're only about 25% coming in, which is surprising for a 4-1 team. But they have it 3rd and short here, as you said. 3rd and 1 from their 36. DeBlasio under center, calling his own number,
close.
Surging forward. But good penetration by the Orange front might have denied him. We'll have to see where they spot it.
Well, he was in an empty backfield, and so you knew that they were going to go shotgun quarterback run, or he ran up and took the snap underneath.
DeBlasio's got good size at 6'2", 192, bigger than his older brother who was the quarterback here, so he reached forward, and with that, he will get the 1st down. He did get the yard they needed, so a fresh set of downs for Davidson. It's first down. It's 1st and 10 for the Cats from their 37. 21-0 your score, the Pioneers. The fans are stunned here early on, and that scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports. From the near side hash marker, 1st and 10, and it's a give. It's Dane Schmidt with an alley off left tackle. Surges into the secondary, to the 50, to the 45, 40, angling to the far sideline, and he's going to be forced out of bounds at the 23 of Davidson. Big run there.
This is what Davidson does, and they have to remember who they are and do what they do. Just give the ball to your running back, have your big offensive line do what they do, and shorten this game and shorten the score.
A 40-yard run by Dane Schmidt, originally up the middle, then redirected to the far side, and he ran down the sideline as he takes it all the way to the 22-yard line of Orange, the farthest penetration tonight for the Davidson offense. Trips right, no receivers left. Ball on the far side hash mark. DeBlasio has the snap in the pistol, calls his own number. Short gain as he's brought down by the ankles by Aiden Scott, who's been active from his outside backer spot. DeBlasio got 2 yards on that carry, so 2nd and 8 forthcoming for Davidson. Ball at the Orange 20 in the middle of the field.
One of the things that happens is because Davidson has so many condensed formations, they had trips to the field, but they had a tight end on the backside. That allowed Orange to walk a linebacker up on the line of scrimmage, and what happened is when they went away from him, he ran it down from behind. So they're going to have to put somebody on the backside to kind of wall that off.
The Davidson offense averages 25 points per game as they're in the red zone now at the 20, 2nd and 8. DeBlasio in the pistol, man in motion to the near side, that's Abel. DeBlasio fading back to throw, pressure from the backside. DeBlasio dumps it underneath to Abel, short gain. He's going to be wrapped up and dropped immediately. Great coverage by Orange in their cover 3 defense as Cam Robinson, the linebacker, wraps up Bryce Abel as he made the reception.
Well, that was actually Dane Schmidt out of the backfield who came in. But they had trips to this side, and then they brought Dane Schmidt in motion to this side, so they had quads to this side, and they had a blocker.
0, Dane Schmidt on the reception. Schmidt, the leading ball carrier, coming in with 561 yards. His 40-yard tote has him down in Orange territory.
You'd think this is 4-down territory, so you have to get at least half of this 12 yards back.
Yeah, that was
have to get at least 6.
Right, Coach. That was a 2-yard loss on the previous play. So 3rd down and 12 from the 24. Near side hash marker. DeBlasio has it, fading back to throw. 5 receivers in the pattern. DeBlasio rolling to the short side, running out of room. Stops, sidearms the throw to the near corner of the end zone, and it's intercepted. With a flag down, Aiden Scott makes the pick in the end zone. There's a flag down at the 30. This could be declined. It could be holding in the backfield.
This is holding here, but I think we've got
another flag in the end zone?
Yeah, we got a flag in the end zone, and I think it's helmet-to-helmet contact.
Aiden Scott, for now, made the pick midway deep in the end zone on the near sideline. Let's see what they rule here as the clock stops, Coach. Just an unmitigated disaster for Davidson. They trail 21-0. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And again, Davidson, their game plan on offense, Coach, coming in was ball control, run a lot of snaps, churn the clock, keep it close to the fourth quarter. now they're behind by 21 points. They're just not designed to come back from a huge deficit like that.
What they're designed to do is run Dane Schmidt, have the short passing game, move the sticks, keep the ball, and keep this Pioneer offense off the field.
So let's have them sorted out. It's a 6-man officiating crew tonight led by referee Keith Johnson. The other officials, the umpire Jesse Hines, the line judge James Sisler, head linesman Jason Johnson, back judge William Dorsey, center judge is Edric Wright. 6-man crew assigned by the OHSAA's Central Division. 2 fouls on the play. Looks like the offset. Coach, what do we got? No. What do we got?
Holding was declined, and they had a hitting of a defenseless receiver because once the defender caught the ball, he was defenseless, and the offensive man hit him helmet to helmet. So it's going to be at the ball. It's going to be at the 35-yard line. It should be a 15-yard personal foul, and
so
it is.
Aiden Scott's interception stands in the end zone. Second pick thrown tonight by Josh de Blasio. And a turnover, so Olentangy Orange gets it back via the turnover, and after the penalty, they have it in good field position at their 35, already up 21 to love.
Yep. This isn't tennis. There'll be no love in football.
How about nil? It's not
None
soccer
of that either. No spotted
right.
balls.
21 zip. How's
Thank
that?
you. Zip sounds good. 0 sounds good.
All right.
There'll be no nil, and there'll be no love.
Yes, sir. And you're the coach. I listen to you.
There'll be no love. There's no love in football. None.
Not at all. A 2x2 receiver set for Orange as they're on the field, moving right to left. That's south to north as the sun has set here in Hilliard. Again, a picturesque night for football. Week 6. Can you believe it already, Coach?
It's ridiculous. We're not even out of September, and it's week 6.
This is the last Friday in September, though.
Does that make you feel better?
It makes me feel a little better. Last week, Davidson at home beat Marysville. Last week on the road, Orange defeated Olentangy Berlin. So here's the play, 1st and 10, and a handoff up the middle. Not much. Disappearing into the pile is the running back, Lucas Fickle. Fickle, no relation to Luke Fickle, the Wisconsin head coach. Lucas Fickle for Orange spells his last name Fickel, whereas the former Buckeye Fickle has 2 L's on his last name. But Lucas Fickle, an outstanding senior running back, 6 feet 210, sturdily built, has an offer to Yale. And I'm told that Navy has some interest in Lucas Fickle. He's a good student. We're inside of 2 minutes left in the first quarter. 21-0 the Pioneers. Back to throw Levi Davis. Little short screen to the near side hash marks where MC Walker has it. Dancing through traffic as he navigates it upfield past the 45, down to about the 48, and a flag flies in late at the 43 of Orange. Between the numbers and the hash marks on the near side. Clock stops for the moment, Coach. It hasn't been a crisp game at times.
No, it's been a little sloppy with the penalties. But you got to understand, both defenses are pretty athletic, and so sometimes you have to hold.
So MC Walker with that reception, but it's coming back. Holding penalty during the play. Boy, what a gift to have MC Walker back, though, in your offense.
I was just going to say that same thing. This is one of those things when you've got your stud receiver out there and you've got your great quarterback. He rolled to the right, stuck his foot in the ground, and threw all the way back to the left on a tunnel screen.
So after the penalties marked off, it's 2nd down, 13 yards to go for the Orange offense. The line of scrimmage is their own 32. Ball spotted in the middle of the field. Orange moving right to left across your radio dial, operating with a 21-0 advantage. And here's a handoff. It's Lucas Fickle off right tackle, breaking through tackles to the 40, to the 45, 50, into Davidson territory. He's grabbed at the ankles at about the 44-yard line, but another productive carry as he got 24 yards on that tote off right end.
He was one step from going the distance. I mean, it was close. And Drake Kennan had the tackle to save the touchdown. It would have been a touchdown.
Cameron Drake, the boundary safety at 5'9", 170. Did save a touchdown there, Coach. 1st and 10, Orange from the 45. Fresh set of downs as they operate now in plus territory. As Levi Davis, the quarterback, in the pistol, looking to the far side for a play. Orange dispatches 2 receivers wide left, now 3, 1 wide right. Fading back to throw is Davis, clean pocket, all kinds of time. Fires the pass deep down the middle at the near side hash marks where it's overthrown, incomplete, as it was intended for Jake Luling. And with that, the clock stops, 51.9 seconds left in the first quarter. The Pioneers in front, 21-0. That scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports.
In their worst scenario, Davidson did not envision being down 21-0. And Orange is driving.
Davis, the quarterback coming in, who pilots the offense, completes 64% of his passes this year. 754 yards coming in, 7 touchdown throws, just 3 interceptions. Davis is on point tonight as Lucas Fickle has it, hammering off left tackle. Fickle with room, breaking tackles, angling to the near side to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, 20, to the 15, 10, 5, and he bulldozes over man into the end zone. Touchdown as he run roughshod over Cameron Drake, bullying his way into the end zone at the end of that run. Touchdown Orange, a 45-yard scamper by Lucas Fickle, who's running with fervor tonight for Olentangy Orange.
They're just carving up this Davidson defense. I mean, there's just gaping holes up front, and when they get to the second level, they're too athletic. They're just too athletic.
Hilliard Davidson, known for tough defense and great fundamentals. They tackle well, but not tonight.
Well,
Gotta give Fickle credit on that, though, for running so hard.
let's give this offensive line a lot of credit.
That's
They're
right.
blowing some gaping holes in this defense.
Coach Wes Schrader calls them the unsung heroes of the team, as booting it through is Tyler Gibson. And with 42 seconds left in the first quarter, this is no mistake. It's Orange 28, Davidson nothing, as you listen to the high school football game of the week, presented by Capital Ford of Columbus on The Fan.
Everybody poops, everybody pees. Mommy, will you call Mr. Rooter, please? 'Cause I gotta poop and I gotta pee. Only Mr. Rooter can clear the drain for me. Thank you, Mr. Rooter.
Hi, everybody. We call it what it is at Mr. Rooter. When you have a plumbing or drain problem, the team at Mr. Rooter is ready 7 days a week. Call us today and take advantage of our $95 drain cleaning special. Visit us at MrRooter.com. We'll be there quick.
Looking for a career where you can grow and make a difference? Apply today to join the Bridge Credit Union family. In addition to great pay, Bridge Credit Union offers bonuses, health benefits, paid time off, and a retirement plan with employer match. Bridge also has professional development programs to help you advance your skills. It's not just a job, it's your future. Ready to take the next step? Apply online at bridgecu.org. That's bridgecu.org and start your journey today.
The best high school football plays here. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
We return to Hilliard Davidson High School. It's 28-0 Orange. Kicking off from right to left is Tyler Gibson, as that one sails down to Caden Wyndham at the 5-yard line at the far side hash. He'll cut it to the middle, and he'll advance the football to about the 25-yard line. So 37 seconds left in the first stanza. The Pioneers 28 and Davidson nothing. A 65-yard scoring drive, the latest for Orange. It took just 1:52 off the clock. A 45-yard touchdown dash by Lucas Fickle, his second in the game, and at the end of the play with emphasis, he ran over the defender at the goal line. And Cameron Drake, no match for Fickle there, 230-pound running back.
He got trucked, and there's nothing he could do. There's literally nothing he could do.
So 28-0. Davidson, huge deficit to overcome. They hand off. It's Dane Schmidt. Schmidt's been running well off left tackle. Lucas Benner, the left tackle, back in there for Davidson, who missed the last couple weeks due to injury. He's back in there, 6'4", 255, leading the way there. They have a pretty good offensive line. It's big, just like Olentangy Oranges. And that time, Schmidt, a nice carry, 5 yards. But now we're going to have the clock dwindle here in the first quarter. That should be the end of the quarter, which was sheer domination by Olentangy Orange. 28-0 the score at the end of one quarter play. This is the Capital Ford High School Football Game of the Week on The Fan.
Hey, Buckeye fans. As the official wing sponsor of Ohio State Athletics, Roosters is kicking off an incredible giveaway you won't want to miss. This football season, we're giving away 12 ultimate Buckeye experiences. 3 drawings, 12 winners with prizes including tickets, sideline passes, and 3 trips to a Buckeye first-round postseason game. Go to roosterswings.com to register and see all the details. 3 drawings, 12 amazing prizes. Register today and every day. Roosters, a fun, casual joint.
Hey Columbus, it's Lorenzo Stiles Jr., Ohio State student athlete. It's football season, and just like on the field, success starts with the right game plan and the right team. That's why I'm proud to team up with Monogram Homes. They're the true custom home builder, bringing precision, creativity, and attention to every detail, just like we do on Saturdays. If you're ready to build, don't settle for standard. Go custom. Go Monogram. Visit monogramhomes.net to start building today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
Friday night under the lights. This is the Fan's High School Football Game of the Week.
The Second quarter about to commence. 28-0 Orange leads. Hilliard Davidson with the football. They have 2nd and 5 from their own 30. And it's a handoff over the left side. Not much doing this time for Dane Schmidt. And so that brings up 3rd down. 28-0 the score. The team swap ends. Davidson now attacking right to left. That's south to north. And Orange will be going left to right when they get the ball back here in the second quarter.
Orange brought a pressure off the field that time. And see, they have no respect in the sense that they'll just bring the pressure when they want to bring the pressure. They don't care because they have athletes in the back. They'll run them down.
They send 4 wide right, 1 wide left. Empty backfield for de Blasio, who stands nakedly in the shotgun, calling for the snap, receives it helmet high, swings it out to the right side where it's caught.
Chow, I think.
And that is Chow taking it on the right perimeter. He turns it upfield for a 1st down. Good catch, pitch and catch there, about 6 yards. So Chow gets the reception on the outside. Good reception there by Chow, and Davidson moves the sticks, trailing 28-0. The scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports. So Chow, the senior running back / receiver at 5'8", 180. They move him around quite a bit. He's very active in both the run and pass game for Davidson.
In the old days, we'd call that a sweep. That's just a little toss, 4-yard pass to the outside.
Ball on the far side, hash marker now for Davidson. A fresh set of downs to work with here. 1st and 10 from their 36. De Blasio in the pistol has the snap. Hands it off. It's Caden Wyndham on an end around. And a good job by Orange pursuing the football. They string it out to the wide side. As belted out of bounds, Wyndham by Cam Robinson, the outside linebacker. But great pursuit by Olentangy Orange. This is a fast, athletic defense.
Yeah, well, you've got 3 down linemen and 5 linebackers, basically. And they're running sideline to sideline. You can't get a hat on them because you can't block the down 3. And then they walk a guy up and make a 4-man front. So now you've got an extra guy you have to block. And then they bring the corner right behind him. So it's they maintain their 3-5, but it becomes a 4-5. They got 9 guys in the first 7 yards of the defense.
Caden Wyndham, the senior wideout, on the horizontally moving end around from far side to near side, got 1 yard. So 2nd and 9, play action pass. De Blasio zips it down the near side numbers where it's caught by Ibrahim Zalabani, senior wideout, who had a nice game last week with 3 grabs for 110 yards in the victory at home over Marysville, including a 67-yard scoring reception. In fact, de Blasio had 3 touchdowns last week, Coach, of over 50 yards. These aren't your father's Hilliard Davidson Wildcats.
No, they're not. No, they're not. It would already be 3rd quarter.
Right.
In the old Davidson days, it would be 3rd
Under
quarter.
Brian White, yeah. Here's a full house backfield behind de Blasio on 3rd and 1 from the 45. And the handoff is Dane Schmidt. Schmidt breaking a tackle in the backfield, hesitation move, then accelerates past the 40 as he surges to about midfield in the HD logo with the paw print in it, signifying Hilliard Davidson. That's a 1st down carry for Dane Schmidt.
You know, you always look at the full house tee and you'd say, well, they can go either direction. Not when Dane Schmidt is on the left side. They're going to run right. They're going to run right, and they're going to have 2 lead blockers, and he's going to get the ball. And he did.
Inside linebacker Jackson Miller on the hit for Orange. One of 9 senior starters on D for the Pioneers. They crowd the line here. They're heavy in the box on 1st and 10 from the 49. Play action fake. De Blasio fading back the throw. Sets up with the 43 of Davidson. Fires it deep down the far side. Hash marks where it is intercepted. Trayton Schrader, the all-state corner, nabbing his 2nd interception of the season inside the 20-yard line of Orange. 3rd pick tonight thrown by de Blasio. What coverage by Trayton Schrader. He has a school record, 17 interceptions.
Perfect defensive coverage. He high-pointed the ball, caught it at its highest point, went up over the receiver. Perfect defense.
17 career picks now for Trayton Schrader, the nephew of head coach Wes Schrader. And that gives ball back to Orange here, Coach, with 9:32 remaining in the second quarter. Winds are calm here. Temperatures cooling with the sun down. We're in the mid-60s as it's 1st and 10 for Orange from their own 15-yard line. Ball on the far side, hash marker. 2 receivers split wide to the wide side, which is to the right. It's a handoff to Lucas Fickle with an alley up the middle. Spinning forward. Keeps spinning. Breaking tackles. He takes it to the 25. That's close to a 1st down.
He's got it.
That's a 10-yard carry for Lucas Fickle in traffic, and boy, he is a battering ram.
He's a big, strong running back, and he doesn't go down easily. He spins, keeps his balance. Good-looking running back.
Cormac Snyder, the senior safety, made the tackle for Davidson. So now 1st and 10, Orange from the 26. An 11-yard pickup on that carry. The Orange Pioneers dispatch a 2-by-2 receiver look with Levi Davis in the pistol with a back behind him. That's Fickle. Fickle now shuffles to his left. Play action fake, short drop, and a quick pass to the far flank where it's caught on the boundary. And taking it upfield for Orange as they pile up there on the side. Looks like MC Walker made it. And that's
first down.
Close to a first down. He got it. MC Walker dancing up the sideline. He was forced out of the bounds in front of the players gathered there, so I had a hard time seeing him. But MC Walker making an impact tonight. Second big catch in the ballgame. That one for a first down.
We're just surprised he's even playing.
Yeah,
so,
we really are.
Because we were told earlier in the week. Yeah.
Coach Schrader was definitive when he said it. He says, our appeal is pending. He's out for Friday, though, but here he is tonight, and he's making an impact.
They obviously knew something before they told us.
4 receivers in the pattern, but it's an inside handoff to Fickle. Fickle bouncing off tacklers, now redirects to the outside, to the short side, lugging it forward past the 45, nearing the 50, and a gang tackle will have to force him out near midfield on the stripe there. And boy, Fickle does not go down on first or even second contact. He's a load to bring down.
He doesn't want to go down, period. And I'm not sure they ever got him to the ground. I think he just disappeared into the bench again. I'm telling you, he runs hard and he runs angry.
6 foot, 210-pounder, and he's very strong. And a first down for Orange at the midfield stripe. Clock rolling, 8:33 and counting left in the second quarter. The Pioneers on the road, breezing thus far to the tune of 28-0. And the scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports.
This kind of game will get attention around the state. This is a Davidson team that people know what Davidson football means.
First and 10, Orange from midfield. Davis fading back the throw. Deep drop, has plenty of time. Launches an aerial down the far side numbers. And incomplete. Engaged in traffic there.
There was some contact
yes,
there.
Yes, there was.
But, the ball was overthrown by about 4 or 5 yards, and I think the contact was incidental in the sense that they were both just running down the sidelines.
Yeah, MC Walker there.
I think I could throw the ball to MC Walker. He gets open. He just gets open.
He was double covered there, and the ball was well overthrown by Levi Davis, who has a cannon for an arm. Davis, what an athlete. Yep. A 3-sport athlete at Orange. He was the point guard for the state championship winning basketball team this past March. And he also
high jump,
state qualifier in high jump and long jump for the track team at Orange.
And he's a 4.0 student. Other than that, he has nothing going for him.
He's going to be a pre-med major at OU when he goes to Ohio University.
Yeah, but he may not have a prom date. That's about the only thing he's waiting to hear on is the prom date.
He's going to graduate early, Coach, in December. And we'll head down there. And what an impressive individual. A guy like that could be full of himself. They're young kids. They can get a big head, but not Levi Davis. He's very affable, always has a smile on his face, very congenial.
You just see
supports
the way he
the other
carries,
students at Orange.
You see the way he carries himself on the field. It just goes about his business, and he's going to make OU a very nice quarterback.
He sure is. Penalty on Orange on the play there. 2nd and 15. They mark it back to the 45 of Orange. Dropping to deliver is Davis. All kinds of time in the pocket. Plants, fires over the middle, and a wide open receiver drops the football at the 30-yard line of Davidson. It was in and out of the hands.
Zane Konzak.
Zane Konzak, the senior receiver.
He should have had that one. That hit him right in the fingers. It was a perfect throw.
That one was just dropped in there by Levi Davis. A beautiful throw, but again, more than ample time to throw the football. Credit the offensive line. Yep. Remley Bowen, Cam Samu, Reese Richardson, Anthony Barbalua, and Jake Hendon from left to right, the offensive line. Big offensive line, veteran group, and they're doing a great job tonight.
There was nobody near the quarterback that time. This 3-man rush can't get there.
Just a drop pass for Orange. That failed the execution there. 3rd and 15 from the 45. Back to throw Davis in his own territory. Wings it out to the near side. MC Walker makes a man miss. Cuts to the 50. Jitterbugs his way past the 45, and he's upended at the 42. He'll be about 3 or 4 yards shy of the first down. Pitch and catch there. MC Walker making things happen in space. So that's about a 10 to 12-yard pass play. Call it 4th and 5 now for the Pioneers. They've breached.
Might as well go for it.
Yes. They've breached into Davidson territory here, Coach. They're at the 45 on the near hash mark. 28-0. The Pioneers lead. They have the ball.
Last time they had a 3rd and 12, they ran a quarterback draw.
2-by-2 receiver set. Davis in the pistol, calling out signals. Now he moves back to the shotgun. It's going to be a quick kick. Davis off his left foot. A low little lob wedge, which bounds at the 15. It takes an Orange bounce, rolling all the way down to the 1-yard line where it's killed. Orange Pioneers kill it as it was downfield by Zane Konzak. The quick punt there by Levi Davis. What can't he do, Coach?
When it goes bad for Davidson, it goes really bad. It's a perfect punt. You saw him sneak back to the 8-yard line, or 8 yards back, and he just pooched it. And it was a perfect chip and run, and it went all the way to the 1-yard line. Worst possible field position for Davidson.
When the Orange offense does stall, they have a kick which goes down to inside the 1-yard line.
Well, and they chose to stall. It was 4th and 5. They could have gone for it.
Sure.
And they had probably a 50-50 chance of getting it tonight.
All right, so Davidson in the shadows of its own goalpost, impinged deep in its own territory.
You might see some pressure here.
De Blasio in a pistol, trips left, no receivers right, 2 tight ends. A back to the left of De Blasio, receives a chest-high snap, a design run. De Blasio dashing in the end zone to the near side, and he's going to be belted after a gain of a couple near side. A host of Orange Pioneers there, led by Aiden Scott, the outside backer. 2-yard gain, clock continues to run, 7 minutes and counting left in this first half, which has been a disaster for Davidson. They trail 28-0.
Brendan Kessler normally plays at 7 yards, and he walked up into the line of scrimmage, and I said, you might see pressure. Well, he walked right up in there, and then they brought the edge pressures as well. They were trying to get a safety.
Boy, the Orange defense looks like they're supremely confident here, as Davidson has it 2nd down, 8 yards to go from their 3-yard line. Ball on the near side hash marker. De Blasio standing 5 yards deep in the end zone in the pistol. Takes
big hole.
Hands off, and a huge hole indeed. And look at Dane Schmidt bouncing off tacklers, running with vigor past the 15. He spilled at the 17. First down tote.
We could see that hole open up from our perfect angle there. They just walled the nose tackle down, kicked the defensive tackle out, and they had a gaping hole over the left side, and he cut it back. It was supposed to go over the right side, and Dane just cut it back to the left.
Great block by the left guard, Ryan McBain, a 6'2", 260-pound senior. Helped create a huge crevice there at the line of scrimmage for Dane Schmidt. So 1st and 10 Wildcats from their 17. The drive started at the 1. Man in motion to the near side. De Blasio in the pistol, play action fake. De Blasio, short drop, has time, and he throws, and it's almost intercepted on the near boundary at the 28-yard line. It was broken up by Aiden Scott. My goodness, De Blasio, I'm not sure what he's seeing tonight. He's having a tough night as far as accuracy.
He's getting rid of the ball because he's got pressure, and that was double covered. That should have been a pick. Should have been the 4th pick of the night.
Incomplete pass.
It was a wheel route out of the backfield.
Sure.
Just, wow.
Wow is right. 28-0, the Pioneers. Inside of 6 minutes left in this first half. 5:57 to be exact. Davidson breaks the huddle. They come to the line. 2nd down, 10 yards to go for the Cats from their own 17. Ball on the near side hash marker. And it's a handoff.
Quarterback
A fake. It's De Blasio off right end. He'll skitter past the 30 to the 35 to the 40, almost to the 45. Great run there by De Blasio as he gets a carry of out to the 45-yard line. So 1st down, Davidson. Excellent ball fake there.
They ran the deep orbit motion from right to left. Then they faked the running back from right to left, and the quarterback kept it going to the right side, and there was nobody home.
28-yard pickup on the run to the outside by De Blasio. De Blasio, a great athlete, according to head coach Jeremy Scally. He's a competitor. He's got the moxie, the it factor, all those intangibles you want. And Davidson now down by 28 points. Has it 1st and 10 at their own 45. Ball on the far side hash mark. The lines are down. 2 tight ends in the set. And this time they hand off to Dane Schmidt up the middle. Now redirects to the outside. Sweeping to the wide side. Great tackle at the 45 as a flag flies in. Colby Luling, the free safety, the sophomore, came up to make the hit, but a flag down. It looks like it's coming back. It's on Davidson.
These are the things Davidson cannot overcome. They cannot overcome penalties like this. I mean, they might on this drive. It's possible, but you can't continually do this against a team as good as Orange.
Clock is stopped. 5 minutes, 42 seconds left before halftime. Your score, the Pioneers 28, the Wildcats nothing. This scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports. Stick around. Our halftime show tonight, hosted by Skip Mossick. It's presented by Bridge Credit Union, and he has Jim Lachey as his guest tonight.
Might be a good time for a screen pass. Something that's safe and gives you a chance.
Football back on the holding penalty. 10 yards, so 1st and 20 for Davidson. They're behind the sticks. The line of scrimmage, their own 35. They move right to left. De Blasio has the snap, turns to the right, now turns to the left, throws it over the middle where it's tipped and incomplete. Cam Robinson got his paws on it. It lands at the 45 of Davidson, incomplete. And a dangerous throw there over the middle.
That was a tunnel screen, and it was supposed to come back to this side, to the left side. They faked the pass to the outside to Dane Schmidt, turned back and threw back to the left on a tunnel screen, and it got tipped at the line, and nearly another interception by Trayton Schrader.
2nd down and 20 for Davidson from their own 35. Clock is stopped for the moment. 5:12 left in the first half with the Pioneers on the road. Stake to the lead, 28-0. De Blasio in the pistol. 2 receivers wide left, 1 wide right, wing back left. Play action fake. De Blasio now on a bootleg left. Pressure in the backfield. De Blasio eludes a tackle. Takes it up to the 35 and will slide down at the 37. There to cover him up is Xavier Baker for Orange. And that will bring up 3rd down and long for Davidson. 3rd and 17 here, Coach. What do you expect to see here?
It better be something safe, because if it's not, it's going to end up another pick, because these defensive backs are all over it. The receivers aren't getting open. The quarterback may be a little late with the ball, and the defensive backs are just jumping every route.
Well, Coach, you talk about their offense a lot. We talk about it. A lot of people talk about it. But how about this defense? They only allow 8.5 points per game. They have 15 sacks through 5 games coming in. And now on the season, they have 16 takeaways. And this is their 6th game. Here's Dane Schmidt in the backfield, enveloped. And now he'll spin away as he races to the far side, reversing field. He dashes past the 40, surges forward past the 45, down to the 46. He's well shy of the first down, but he made 6 yards out of nothing there. He was infiltrated in the backfield, but on sheer will, he breaks free for a positive gain.
That was a running back reverse. They handed him the ball going from right to left. He spun completely around, and it was designed that way because the blocking went that way, and he went back around to the right. They're trying everything. They're deep in the playbook right now.
The offensive coordinator, Mark Solis, the quarterback's coach here too. And the punting unit is on. It's Josh de Blasio standing back at his 32. Orange will return it. They have a return man at the 20-yard line. It's a high kick. Fair catch called for and made by Trayton Schrader as he drifts inside the 16 down to the 15 on the far side numbers.
We've called his name about a half a dozen times tonight.
We have, Coach. And here's a change of possession. So 3 minutes and 37 seconds left before the break. It's all Olentangy Orange thus far, 28-0. Coach Jeremy Scally called Orange a complete football team on our midweek conference call, and I cannot argue. The facts are right there for themselves.
If they're not, I don't think we want to play that team that's really a complete team, because they are very, very good.
Orange offense back on the field. They have it 1st and 10 from their 15 on the far side hash mark, and it's Lucas Fickle plowing off right guard, angling to the near side hash marks, where he's put down just shy of the 20. Called a gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Orange. 3:25 left in the first half. Orange with the football and a 28-0 advantage on the scoreboard. Jake
Lawrence on the tackle that time. This game got out of hand early. I mean, it was 21-0 about 3.5 or 4 minutes into the game, and now Davidson's kind of settled down a little bit. It's 28 now, but it's 28-0. There's not a whole lot they can do.
2nd and 6, Orange from their 19. Trips wide left, 1 receiver wide right, and it's a carry to Lucas Fickle, sweeping around the short side end. He'll get pounded out of bounds as he crosses the 25 to about the 27. So the clock stops momentarily inside of 3 minutes left. In the opening half, the Pioneers lead 28-0 on the road. The scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers Imports as they restart the clock here. That's a 1st down carry, though, for Fickle.
I'm watching this offensive line and these wide receivers, and they get a hat on a hat, and they stay on their man. They do not just block them once. They stay on the man. It's a good team.
They sustain those blocks. 4 receiver package. Davis back to throw. The pocket collapses a little bit. Davis maintains his poise. Dashes off to the left to the 30, sweeps up to the 40-yard line down to about the 43. So an excellent job by Davis just keeping his composure there, and he takes it for a 1st down on the keeper as he got about 13 yards on the play.
That play had nothing going for it, and all he did was take the ball, put it under his arm, and run around the left end for 13 yards. I mean, it's an athlete. He is an absolute athlete. High jumper, long jumper, point guard, quarterback. Other than that, I don't know.
He's Mr. Everything for Orange and a 4.0 student, as you said earlier. Orange does not use the conventional huddle. They get the play from the sideline. 2 receivers wide right, 1 wide left. Back to throw Davis. Davis plants and unloads the pass to the far sideline where it's caught into Davidson territory by Trayton Schrader, his 2nd reception in the ball game, his 10th on the season. That's good enough for a 1st down. And Orange keeps it going here, now in plus territory, leading by 4 scores.
Yeah, Davidson definitely does not want to see another score on the board here, because that'll mean a shortened second half.
30 points is the margin in the second half. If the other team's ahead by 30 or more, they have a running clock. And
nobody saw that coming.
We're flabbergasted.
No
we
way.
talked about it.
Yep.
If you were to tell us that we would have a running clock, the potential of one tonight, you'd say you're crazy. 1st and 10 for Orange from the 43 of Davidson. It's Lucas Fickle patient run, picking his way off left tackle to the short side, where he stacked up the 40-yard line at the numbers. A host of blue shirts there that time to wrap up and bottle up the ball carrier, Lucas Fickle, who's rambled like crazy here in the first half. He has a pair of touchdowns. He took it for 3 yards off left end that time, and 2nd and 7, forthcoming for Orange.
It didn't look like he gained anything, and he gained 3 yards. This is a good football team that pushes the pile, get a hat on a hat, do a nice job.
Trips to the right, one receiver wide left. That's a split on MC Walker. It's Levi Davis with the short drop, rolling right a bit. And he guns the pass where it's caught at the 30, taking it upfield down the near boundary. Jake Luling fighting through traffic. Gets a first down reception inside the 30-yard line for the Orange Pioneers. And they have plenty of time left before the end of the half. 73 seconds in which to work. They have the football. And they're at the 28-yard line of Davidson. And they lead 28-0. The scoreboard check is brought to you by Byers.
I wonder why the clock is running. He was out of bounds, but oh well.
First down reception on the play. Luling, a junior wideout, now with 14 receptions on the year.
They're not in a hurry.
Trips left, one receiver right. Levi Davis in the pistol with Lucas Fickle right behind him as the deep back. And now we have a timeout on the field. A timeout taken by Olentangy Orange. They have 2 remaining. The clock stops with 50.8 seconds remaining in the opening half. Orange 28, Davidson nothing here in week 6. And tomorrow, big day of football on the Fan as the Ohio State Buckeyes, the #1 team in America, travel to Seattle to face the Washington Huskies in the Big Ten opener. The Fan is the best place for your Buckeye football coverage. Our day starts with college football coverage from 9 to 10 a.m. Ohio College Football Today with Skip Mossick. And then our Buckeye coverage begins at 10 a.m. from 10 to noon. The Fan pregame show with Matty Ice Hayes, Devere Posey, and Dane Sonsenbacher. Then from 12 to 2, it's the Fan tailgate show with Anthony Rothman and Dave Biddle, which will be simulcast on 10 TV. Our network coverage starts at 2 p.m. with the best in the business, Paul Keels, Jim Lachey, and Tyler Danberg, along with Skip Mossick. And the opening kickoff, 3:30 Eastern Time, the Buckeyes and the Huskies. I like the Buckeyes to win 41-27. What about you?
I like them 34-13. I don't think Washington's scoring very many points tomorrow.
They have not faced a defense like the Buckeyes, that's for sure.
Nobody has.
Trips left.
Texas.
Yeah. Trips left, one receiver right for Orange after the timeout. They have it 1st and 10 from the Davidson 28. And it's a handoff to Fickle as he burrows his way off left tackle. Good penetration by the Davidson front there as they met him in the hole off left tackle. And a no-huddle offense employed here by Orange. 2x2 receiver set on 2nd and 6 as Fickle got 4 in the last carry. Here's a quick little hitch to the far boundary where MC Walker snares it. He's taken out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So Olentangy Orange now with 31 seconds left in the half. Clock stopped for the moment. 28-0, the Pioneers lead it. They have it 1st and 10 from the Davidson 17-yard line here. So Davidson really needs to bow up here, coach, defensively. If it's a 5-score game at the break, that is, of course, fatal trouble here.
They may be in fatal trouble now.
That's true, but at least you don't have like maybe the running clock.
Correct. The running clock would just shorten the game and make it impossible.
Davidson could desperately use a turnover here. 2 receivers, now 3 receivers wide right, 1 wide left. It's Levi Davis, a fake. He calls his own number up the middle. He slithers through the bodies to the 10, to the outside of the 5, to the house.
Harry Houdini at quarterback. I'm telling you right now, there's no way that play should have gone for anything.
Touchdown, Olentangy Orange. Levi Davis from 16 yards out officially. And Orange pouring it on now, 34-0 with the extra point upcoming.
He did a little shake, a little shimmy, a little stop, and the next thing you knew, he squirted through that entire defensive line, and it was a touchdown. He made that look easy, and it wasn't.
Second touchdown tonight by Levi Davis, breaking tackles on his way to the end zone. Davis now with 6 rushing touchdowns on the year, and tacking on the extra point, Tyler Gibson. 23.5 seconds left. The crowd is stunned here at Hilliard Davidson High School. The score, the Pioneers 35, the Wildcats nothing. And Coach, I mean, again, we are kind of a little aghast at what we're seeing here.
I don't think anybody saw this coming. Now, I don't want to take anything away from the Pioneers. This is a complete football team, but we believe the Wildcats would be able to at least defend them.
We have some good news, Coach. Our colleague, Dane Sonsenbacher, welcomed a baby girl yesterday. Sadie Jean Sonsenbacher was born Mom Allie and Father Dane doing well. Their second child. Congratulations, Dane, on becoming a father again for the second time. You'll hear Dane tomorrow on the pregame show, of course, with DeVere and our guy Dane. We're so happy for him.
The next best thing to fatherhood is grandfatherhood. If I'd have known the grandkids were this good, I'd have had them first.
Absolutely. Olentangy Orange's latest scoring drive, 85 yards, 3:16 off the clock, 16-yard run by Levi Davis culminates it. Davis in the game, 3 rushes, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's very effective. And the kickoff to the far side numbers where Davidson returns it to the 20. So just 17 seconds left. Late in the first half, the Pioneers flexing its muscle on the road, up 35-0.
They can run it, they can throw it, they can misdirection you, they can power you, and their defense is tremendous. Other than that, they've got nothing going for them. I mean, they could make a deep run in November. This could be the second year in a row a team from Olentangy goes deep.
Well, last year it was Olentangy Liberty, who we will see next week as our fan game of the week. Coach, you and I will be there for UA at Liberty. UA is a very good ball club, number 3 ranked team in Central Ohio. Orange ranked 2. Bishop Watterson ranked 1. Watterson playing its rivalry game with DeSales tonight. And 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line, a handoff to Schmidt, not much over right tackle. And that play will bring us to the end of half number 1. And again, it is the Olentangy Orange Pioneers exhibiting sheer domination tonight. 35-0 is the halftime lead. Coach, a quick comment before we send it to our halftime program.
This was a complete beatdown for 24 minutes. This is everything that Davidson wanted to accomplish went out the window early, and it's just gotten worse.
Well, because the score is in excess of 30 points, we will have running time beginning the second half. So stick around. We have an awesome halftime show coming up per usual, the Bridge Credit Union halftime show, where Skip Mossick will lead the proceedings. Again, our score from Hilliard Davidson High School at the stadium here at halftime. Olentangy Orange 35, Hilliard Davidson 0. You are listening to the Capital Ford High School Football Game of the Week on The Fan.
Broadcasting from the Lindsay Honda Studios.
Honda makes the cars, Lindsay makes the difference. Visit lindsayhonda.com.
WBNS-FM, HD1 Columbus.
My name is Katie. I'm a Spectrum customer for mobile and internet. And I grew up on a farm and ranch in Nebraska, so I'm always cowgirling. Cowboy culture, you never want to pay more than you have to because there are so many expenses that go into farming and ranching. To have any efficiency on the farm, you need extreme connection and reception. I bet we save about $180 a month with Spectrum, and that's $2,100 for the whole year.
Real customers, real savings. Visit spectrum.com/save. Real customer testimonial, compensated, not scripted.
Common Man here for Germain Lexus. It's fall or autumn, as the losers like to say. What does that mean in the car world? That means places like Germain Lexus want to clear out all of their 2025 inventory to make room for the 2026 models. And for you, the customer, that means big savings. Take advantage of their lack of space with aggressive pricing. They also have plenty of L-certified vehicles on the lot for the fall collection sales event. If you're in the market, please stop in and see my friends. Germain Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, GermainLexus.com.
Time now for the Game of the Week halftime show.
Sponsored by Bridge Credit Union. Whether you need checking, savings, auto loans, or credit cards, visit bridgecu.org and experience the Bridge difference.
Week 6 in this OCC Central Clash. At the end of the first half, it's Olentangy Orange 35, Hilliard Davidson 0. After the break, the Bridge Credit Union halftime show begins with Skip Mossick as you listen to the high school football game of the week, presented by Capital Ford of Columbus on 97.1 The Fan.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix that's guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with lower prices on over 1,000 items. Hand it to Kroger shoppers. You never compromise. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
Right now, red, green, or black seedless grapes are on sale for only $1.77 a pound with your digital coupon. Kroger. Fresh for everyone.
I have a buddy who's going to be popping the question soon. He's planning everything out. He asked me, can you help me out with the ring? I said, of course I can. I've got a guy, Bob Capace from Worthington Jewelers. Now you talk, Bob.
Hi, I'm Bob Capace. I'm your guy.
Go in, see my friends at Worthington Jewelers, tell them I sent you, and you'll get the true VIP experience.
I'll treat them better than I treat you.
That's not hard. Worthington Jewelers on High Street in Worthington, worthingtonjewelers.com, where Columbus gets engaged. And tell them Common Man sent you.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
From the Ohio News Network, this is the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Named Best Sports Program in the Country by the National Association of State Radio Networks. Tonight in High School Football is presented by Beck's Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling. Now here's your host, Skip Mossick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tonight in High School Football's Halftime Report. Tonight we'll talk some Western Ohio football, where Marion Local's win streak has now grown to 69. Our resident expert on the Midwest Athletic Conference is Jim Lachey, and we'll chat with Jim next on the Ohio News Network.
Every day, farmers rise before the sun and put everything they have into a job so few can do. Their courage, resilience, and relentless work shape the legacies and future of our country. At Beck's, we're proud to stand alongside those who don't wait to see what the world will do. They act, they lead, they are the difference. Beck's honors your commitment to your land, family, and purpose. And while we can't predict what the future holds, there is one thing we can do to change it, and that's be the difference. Right now, in every decision, and every season.
Friday night, Under the Lights reminds us teamwork, dedication, and community start in our schools. I'm Ohio Education Association President Jeff Wenson, and on behalf of the OEA's 120,000 members, we are proud to sponsor tonight's game and even prouder to support our public schools. Whether it's touchdowns or textbooks, success starts with a strong foundation. From the classroom to the end zone, we believe in every student's potential, because in Ohio, public education matters.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Runyon from Runyon Dental Group. Are you missing teeth, or do you have uncomfortable dentures? Dental implants can not only transform your smile, they can restore your confidence and allow you to eat those foods you love that you've been missing. When I was in my early 30s, I was in a similar situation, needing complex dental work and dental implants. I understand all the emotions that you're feeling because I've been the patient, and I know that we can help you. Schedule a free consultation today at runyondentalgroup.com. That's runyondentalgroup.com.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now.
1-877 177 cars for kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too?
Children with Down syndrome in Central Ohio need your support. Join 10TV, Newman Roofing, and the Down Syndrome Association of Central Ohio Sunday, October 5th for the 2025 Buddy Walk. Join thousands of participants as we come together to celebrate the uniqueness and resiliency of the Down syndrome community. Your participation and donations directly support programs and services for people with Down syndrome and their families. Together we can make a meaningful impact and pave the way for a more inclusive future. Sunday, October 5th for the 2025 Buddy Walk.
Hey there, friends. Bo Bishop here. It's time to ditch the traffic jams and the rat race and take in that crisp morning air, the crackle of a warm campfire. With RCD RV's Fall Into Adventure sale, you can. September 15th through the 30th, you can cozy up to incredible deals. Sale pricing on all remaining new 2025 models. And RCD has travel trailers starting under $12,995, as well as pre-owned motorhomes priced under $39,995. Visit one of our 3 locations, Delaware, Heath, Pataskala. Shop online anytime at rcdrv.com.
This is Tonight in High School Football on the Ohio News Network. Once again, here's Skip Mossick.
We are presented by Beck's Hybrids at Beck's. They are and will remain farmers at heart. And welcome back, everyone. Halftime of your game, as we like to talk some high school football from different areas of the state each week. It seems like there's always something impressive happening in the Midwest Athletic Conference over on the western side of the state. Our local expert on the MAC is former OSU All-American Jim Lachey, who played his high school ball at St. Henry. And Jim, wanted to ask you about Marion Local, their 69-game winning streak. I can't even begin to comprehend a high school class going their entire career without losing a game. I mean, there's nothing really to compare that to, is there?
No, it has been an amazing run that Marion Local has been on. I mean, just look back, since 2021, they've won 4 straight state championships, and now they're going for another one here in 2025, sitting here at 5-0. Also, they've won boys track the last 2 years, so it's not just football, and they've won basketball state champions. So they got a good group of athletes there, and this year it's no different for head coach Tim Goodwin, who, by the way, has a record of 328 wins, just 48 losses. He's been there for a while, but has done fantastic things. But they had to find a quarterback, and they found that in Brennan Hess. He's done a great job for them to get them to 5-0. They found a wide receiver in Cal Nagel, who had 4 touchdowns last week's game, also plays quarterback. A lot of these guys play both ways, which happens quite often in Division 4, 5, and 6. You see a lot of these guys that are on both sides of the ball. So they found a winning combination, and looks like it's continuing to go on.
Well, Jim, you mentioned Tim Goodwin. I mean, it's not like he's beating nobodies over there. I mean, that league is so strong. 9 of the 11 schools have won football state championships. I mean, that's saying something. What can you point to as to why Marion Local has been so successful for so long? I mean, that's a small school.
They've just had a great buy-in. I mean, again, a lot of these guys are second and third generations. They've seen their dad play, or heard stories about their dad play in high school. They've seen their brothers play. Now it's their opportunity to go out there and get it done. And, all they talk about is winning. But, a lot of that winning happens in the off season. They got a great weight room. They got guys in there that go in, before school, get there early to get their workouts in. And it kind of spread to the whole school. I think that, they might have 100 and some boys in their school, but most of them are involved, in the football program. Most of them go in to work out, and most of these kids are farm kids too. It's not like they're don't have work to do around the house and around the farm, but they find the extra time to buy in and get the weight room workouts in. They're 70, 80 strong on that football team, and just a lot of guys want to be part of a success. And when teams are winning, everybody wants to be involved, and their whole community is kind of bought in, and it's been fun to see.
Well, Jim, last thing, we get this asked a lot. We'll never know for sure, but how do you think a team like a Marion Local would fare against a much larger D1 or D2 school? And would that, I guess, create some intrigue, or maybe just take away the mystique of never knowing?
Yeah, exactly. It would be interesting to see how that would work out. And, I think eventually, like the kid I was talking about, the wide receiver, Cal Nago. They got him listed at 5'7", 150, which is great for a Division 6 and Division 7 high school football player, but might not. But, might not add up and play against a Division I that has some maybe bigger athletes across the board. But I think pound for pound, they're one of the toughest teams. And the thing is, they're used to winning. They've got it. They find ways to win. And whether it's on offense, defense, or special teams, they all find ways to contribute. So I think it would be interesting to see it, but you'd probably have to give that towards the Division I schools. But it would be interesting to see if they ever did that, get a chance to play. Now, they'll go up and they'll play, Division IV teams, Division III teams in the so-called non-conference games and find a way to win those games. But I think on a 10-game schedule, they would probably, it would be tough to hang for the whole season like that. But what they've been able to do in small school football has been amazing.
Jim Lachey, we know you love talking about the MAC. Thanks for hopping on tonight, okay?
You're welcome, Skip.
And we'll be back on the Ohio News Network.
Bex recognizes this week's Player with Heart, Gordon Ayers from Otsego High School, for his commitment and passion on the field and within the farming community.
What I really like about playing high school sports is the competition. The competition is really fierce and it makes it way more fun. If it was too easy, I feel like there's no point because it's no fun at all. That's what really draws me into high school sports.
But Gordon's not just an athlete. He's involved in many things, like FFA.
I show a lot, and I think FFA is mainly about agriculture, future farmers of America. So it really draws me to that, and not to mention my mom's also the ag teacher, so.
And that family mindset carries over to agriculture.
It's kind of like a way of life. People live this way, like farmers, this is what they do for life. They do agriculture, like soil farming, ranching, raising animals, all that kind of stuff, welding. It's just a way of life. It means a lot to a lot of people.
At Bex, we are and will remain farmers at heart.
Drive your dream car home today, no matter your credit history. Hey, it's Phil here at Capital Ford of Columbus and Whitehall. We proudly accept all credit types, good, bad, or none. Get pre-approved in minutes and hit the road with confidence. Get your new ride today. Call 614-861-7150 or shop our huge selection online at capitalfordofcolumbus.com. Your perfect ride is credit ready and waiting at Capital Ford of Columbus.
Realtors usually charge you 6% to sell your house, but not my guys at Sell for 1% Realtors. They take 1%. It's in the name. And this is full service. No shortcuts, no for sale by owner crapola. They do it all. Call 614-451-6616.
Ugh, gross. Can I come over to your house one time and you not have your husband prancing around in its tidy whities?
Well, I can't do laundry because our septic line is clogged.
Call Dormar. They do same-day plumbing repair. Dormar, you're kind of cute.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want to boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Turn things all the way up and find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy.
I'm Scott Hansen, host of NFL Red Zone. Lowe's knows Sundays are for football. That's why we're here to help you get your next DIY project done, even when the clock isn't on your side. Whether that's a new Filtrete filter or Bosch and Cobalt power tools, Lowe's has everything you need to feel like the MVP of DIY. So get it done and earn your Sunday. Shop now, in-store and online. Lowe's, official partner of the NFL.
This is ONN.
All right, thanks again to Jim Lachey for joining us this evening. Enjoy the second half of your ball game. I'm Skip Mossick on the Ohio News Network.
This has been the Ohio Education Association Tonight in High School Football. Presented by Bex Hybrids and by Ohio for Responsible Gambling from the Ohio News Network.
Hey Central Ohio, it's Andrew from Home Team Solutions, and yes, we buy houses for cash the easy way. We've been buying houses for over 20 years and we've seen it all. Whether you've inherited a property, you're behind on payments, the house needs work, or just want to avoid the hassle of listing, we've got you covered. No repairs, no clean out, no stress, just a fair cash offer and you pick the closing date. We've helped hundreds of homeowners sell fast and hassle-free, and we're proud to have 5-star reviews all across Central Ohio and an A+ rating with the BBB. If you're ready to sell your house the easy way, call Home Team Solutions at 614-962-SELL. That's 614-962-7355 or visit us online at selltohometeam.com. Home Team Solutions, local, trusted, and family owned. Again, that's 614-962-SELL. 614-962-7355 or selltohometeam.com.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so good.
Now at Great Lakes Hyundai, lease 2 Elantras for $222. That's right, lease 2 new 2025 Elantra SEs for just $222 a month for a 2-year lease. Both your new Elantras come with owner assurance and America's Best Warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. In Columbus or Dublin or GLakesHyundai.com. With approved credit, $39.99 down per unit plus taxes fees. First month payment, 10K miles per year, ends 9/30.
Get Eco.
ECO.
We come through for you when you need us to.
Our scuba diving plumbers can do anything.
Increase your water pressure.
Give you unlimited hot water.
Fix your drips and leaks.
Soften your water so it doesn't leave spots.
Install a whole house filter.
Replace your shower heads and faucets so your house looks brand new.
And provide you with winning lottery numbers.
Get Eco.
ECO.
They cannot provide you with winning lottery numbers.
I can.
Tell us.
3, 21, 24, 34, 46. That's $103 million.
Those numbers will be this week's winners?
No, those were the winning numbers a month ago.
Get Eco.
ECO.
But EcoFi Advantage is a guaranteed winner.
For just $28 a month, EcoFi Advantage covers all 3 systems.
Plumbing, electrical, and HVAC.
Get Eco.
ECO.
Scuba diving plumbers, genius electricians, and incredibly handsome HVAC technicians.
GetEco.com.
You ever feel like your money is just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money is always doing something.
Like what?
Like automatically pushing more to savings so you can take that trip.
I like trips.
Who doesn't? It even tracks your progress. You're almost there.
Wow, I better pack.
And it charts your spending so you know which vacation hat you can afford.
How does it know I like hats?
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
You're listening to the Fans High School Football Game of the Week.
Now you get up in somebody's face and put some pressure on them. Is that clear? You understand? That's it.
35-0, the halftime score. Olentangy Orange over homestanding Hilliard Davidson. Stick around. The second half is coming up as you listen to the Capital Ford High School Football Game of the Week on the Fan.
Hey Columbus, it's Lorenzo Stiles Jr., Ohio State student athlete. Football runs deep in my family. My dad played here, and now my brother and I are proud to carry on that tradition. At Monogram Homes, family matters too. They treat every homeowner like one of their own, building with care, precision, and pride. Monogram doesn't just build houses, they build homes, crafted just for you. So whether you're starting your first home or designing your dream space, Monogram Homes has got your back every step of the way. Visit monogramhomes.net to start building today. Monogram Homes, a builder you can trust.
This has been the Fans High School Football Game of the Week halftime show.
Sponsored by Bridge Credit Union.
The second half is coming up next. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Common Man here for Jermaine Lexus. It's fall or autumn, as the losers like to say. What does that mean in the car world? That means places like Jermaine Lexus want to clear out all of their 2025 inventory to make room for the 2026 models. And for you, the customer, that means big savings. Take advantage of their lack of space with aggressive pricing. They also have plenty of L-certified vehicles on the lot for the fall collection sales event. If you're in the market, please stop in and see my friends. Jermaine Lexus, 2 locations to serve you, Dublin and Easton, JermaineLexus.com.
Save big on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. We have everything you need to update your window treatments with Window Images blinds and shades. We carry vinyl, aluminum, and full wood blinds, cellular shades, and more. Plus, get them trimmed to width in store for free. Also, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
You're listening to the Fans High School Football Game of the Week.
Now you get up in somebody's face and put some pressure on them. Is that clear? You understand? That's it.
With the coach, Larry Wolfe, I'm Paul Barnes. Welcome back to Hilliard Davidson. The halftime score, Olentangy Orange, 35. Hilliard Davidson, nothing in week 6. And with a check of the first half stats, here's our Cam Taylor.
Yes, thank you for having me, guys. So Olentangy Orange in that first half did have the time of possession battle, 13 minutes and 52 seconds. They ran the ball for 225 yards behind that great offensive line. Levi Davis threw the ball for 114 yards. So Olentangy's offense totaled 339 total yards. The running back Lucas Fickle, 11 rushes, 142 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Again, Levi Davis, 3 rushes, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Hilliard Davidson had the ball for about 11 minutes, only 147 total yards. Josh de Blasio, the quarterback, 6 rushes for 42 yards on the ground, 5 of 10 through the air, but does have 3 interceptions. And number 6, Kingston Johnson for Olentangy Orange did return one of those 35 yards for a touchdown.
All right, Cam, thanks so much. We'll talk to you at the end of the game with the final check of the stats. So Nate Puderbar, studio producer tonight, doing a fine job. And, Coach, I got to talk to you. The Olentangy Orange offense, defense, special teams, they operate with machine-like precision here in the first half. And I tell you what, they lived up to their billing in that first half.
Absolutely. And I get a chance every week to see really great football. I go to Northeast Ohio and see some of the best teams in the state of Ohio. And I'll tell you what, this Olentangy Orange team can play with anybody, anywhere, at any time. They are a good football team. They are well-oiled. Their offensive line is outstanding. They have great skilled athletes on the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
Orange a season ago, Coach, went 9-3 overall, 4-1 to tie for the OCC Conference Championship with Olentangy Liberty and Upper Arlington. Orange has had a lot of good teams through the years, but it seems like when they get to the playoffs, they just can't quite get over that hump, but that could change this year.
That could change because they saw their brother school or their sister school, whatever we're going to call it, Liberty, win the whole thing last year. And they know that they can play with Liberty, and they know that if Liberty can do it, they can do it. And that's really going to help them, I think, in the playoffs.
Starting the second half, we will have running time. The deficit is greater than 35 points for the Wildcats. They will receive the second half kickoff, though, as kicking off will be Tyler Gibson from the 40-yard line. He will boot it away left to right. That's north to south. As the bands performed at halftime, boy, they were entertaining. Olentangy Orange's band was electric.
Fantastic.
Dane Schmidt is back to return the kickoff along with Caden Wyndham. Schmidt to the far side, Wyndham to the near side as we see it. 35-0 your score. The Pioneers. Olentangy Orange, a perfect 5-0 this year. Hilliard Davidson, 4-1 coming in. Davidson's won 3 straight since that heartbreaking loss at Canal Winchester in week 2. Here's the kickoff, a little short one by Gibson as it bounced down at the 20, coming up to field it, and stepping out of bounds is Caden Wyndham, just shy of the 20-yard line. So Hilliard Davidson, the offense on the field for his first possession in the second half. What can they do here to get going, Coach?
They just got to do what they're capable of doing. Run the football, short passing game. You're probably not going to win this game regardless of what you choose to do, but you got to establish something that you can hang your hat on, feel good about.
Josh de Blasio engineering the offense. He's the quarterback at the controls. He threw 3 first-half interceptions. He only had 2 in the first 5 weeks coming in. 2 receivers, wide right, 1 wide left. This is the first play from scrimmage here in half number 2. The lines are down. De Blasio in the pistol takes the snap, turns, puts the football into the belly of Dane Schmidt. Schmidt thrusting forward off left tackle, spins to the 25. Where his trip ends there. So about a 5 to 6 yard pickup on first down for the Wildcats. They have it 2nd and 4 officially as we played 1 minute here in the third quarter, again with running time.
Offensive lineman Oliver Huff and Liam Dalton did a nice job that time. Both pulled from the right side to the left side and opened up a nice big hole.
Davidson dispatches 2 receivers way out wide right, the wide side of the field, a slot receiver right, tight end flex to the right. Strong right in the formation. De Blasio in the shotgun calling signals. Claps, receives a helmet high snap, turns, throws.